think a few things. First of all, the fundamental issue of our time for anyone, whether you're in a business-to-business or business-to-consumer company, is how can you create a frictionless customer experience? Sounds like I've just strung together a bunch of buzzwords, but it's actually really important because the really successful companies, the ones that I won't repeat, that I've talked about, they have figured this out. The most successful companies of our time, the ones that consumer rate as the best, are the ones where we get that end-to-end experience from start to finish, where everything is pretty much delivered to me in a seamless way. And so think about that when you're designing your customer experiences. How good are they really? And how much focus are you giving to that end-to-end experience? From the time, the very first meeting or the very first call or email or whatever that is, all the way through that relationship. How good is that experience? And then also, people say to me, especially when I speak to people in financial services and insurance, we're so scared of technology. We're so scared that the big guys are coming. We're so scared that the big guys are going to take over. But the truth is, the technology, like I said before, is really a tool. And that as we become more reliant on technology, we're going to want more human interaction. I think anybody who's in the advice business is going to become, and please don't take this the wrong way, but I don't know a different word to use, like a concierge for your life. That's what we all need. We need someone to help us in whatever arena that is. Just a few things that I'm going to throw out at you as food for thought and as takeaways of what you can actually do. So the first thing that has to be scrubbed from anything that happens in the 20s, or the roaring 20s, I don't know how much they're going to roar, is to make things super simple. The most successful products, the most successful services are really simple. Simplify everything. Also, think about value and not selling. So many people are sitting around telling me why I need to buy something. Deliver value first, teach me what I need to know, and then try to sell me. I've said this 3 times, I'll say it a 4th time. Technology is really just a tool. Use it wisely. If you remember nothing else from today, think about personalization as literally the engine that's going to drive business in the 21st century going forward. And people love stories. We hear this all the time. We're in the era of storytelling. I worked in Hollywood, but everything is a story. Mike's Hard Lemonade was a story. Guess what? There's no Mike. There's no Mike, right? You know why that brand worked? Because people imagined their version of Mike. We told a great story about independence. People loved that. That's what they bought into, or at least that's what I think, because I could never get anyone to say the same thing about that brand experience. And then when you are talking to people, can I swear, Christine? Cut out the BS. Cut out the BS. Just cut it out. Talk to people, be real, because we are living also in a time of authenticity and transparency. There are no more secrets. Whatever price you're quoting to someone, they can find out in an instant what it cost somewhere else. So everything's out in the open. And I think since you're all sitting here and you're all dreaming of the beach and the palm trees out there, the reality is that you have something that the craft brewers had and that the independent filmmakers had, which is the only way to succeed against the really big guys, the only way to succeed against the disruption that is coming and that is here is to band together. It's the only way. It's to collaborate with your partners, with like-minded people, and figure out how to deliver better experiences